It's Boats and Boating, Fish and Fishing. You're on the dock with Rick Smith, brought to you by Marine Outlet of Temple, your Central Texas just added water boat dealer for Humminbird Electronics, including the new Explorer GPS fish finders and depth finders, many different screen sizes and features to meet every boater's need. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department has put out a news release that nearly 180 species of greatest conservation need noted by Texans during the City Nature Challenge. For the fifth year in a row, several Texas cities ranked in the top 10 globally during the City Nature Challenge, the CNC, one of the world's largest community science events. Globally, the 906,000 participants in the 2026 CNC recorded almost 3 million observations with 75,155 species documented, including 5,628 rare, endangered, or threatened species. The CNC has participants from 747 cities in 62 countries and 6 continents. All of these categories saw increased numbers from the 2025 results. 14 Texas metropolitan areas participated in the challenge and logged a whopping 416,000 observations. Participants recorded more than 9,500 different species, with more than 176 of these being species of greatest conservation need, including the Texas horned lizard, the zone-tailed hawk, the tricolored bat, and the Texas tortoise. 4 Texas urban areas ranked in the top 15 globally for the number of observations, and Texas as a whole accounted for 11% of the global observations. The San Antonio metro area ranked second in both the number of observations and species observed, and first in number of observers. The Dallas-Fort Worth area ranked third in number of observations and third in number of species observed. CNC is a global community-based scientific effort co-organized by the San Francisco's California Academy of Sciences and the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. It invites current and aspiring citizen scientists of all ages and backgrounds to observe and submit pictures of wild plants, animals, and fungi using the free iNaturalist mobile app. Texas Parks and Wildlife Department's Texas Nature Trackers program supports the CNC in Texas. Congratulations to all of those that participated, and thank you for a job well done. Hopefully in the near future, we'll have some of the results from this survey to share with you. As many of you know, Texas was hit by floods recently, and this was much needed water in some areas. They just didn't need it in such a short period of time. But these floods have brought several lakes south of central Texas up to or above their normal conservation levels. Lakes such as Georgetown, Travis, Buchanan, even Canyon Lake all received a lot of water, and this is good news with Canyon and Lake Travis both coming up, receiving many benefits from the recent rain. Some of the lakes further south, like Choke Canyon, unfortunately will not come up as much. Choke Canyon is only at 8% capacity. It is one of the water sources for the city of Corpus Christi. Even though the Neches and the Frio are at flood stage and a lot of water is coming down, there are 2 sinkholes leading into an aquifer just above Choke Canyon, and most of the water will go into those sinkhole areas rather than into the lake. But a certain amount will arrive in the lake, helping to bring it up. As always in natural disasters, Texas Parks and Wildlife game wardens were there to the rescue. They continue to respond to these severe weather events and flooding currently affecting a large portion of the state, and they played a critical role in the state's emergency response efforts. They have responded to numerous calls for service to include residents needing to be rescued and evacuated from flooded homes, vehicles submerged in floodwater, and vehicles swept off for roadways. These responses have been conducted by boat, vehicle, and helicopter with support from unmanned aircraft. Additional aviation assets are working with local and state agencies to evaluate roadways and infrastructure. Wardens are also completing welfare checks for individuals who have elected to shelter in place. The response to the weather event is overwhelmingly a joint effort amongst local, state, and federal agencies. Big shout out to all who participated, saving many lives this time from the floods. This is 2 years in a row that the Kerrville area has been hit by massive floods in July. This is Rick Smith on the dock. Wish you clear horizons, fair winds, and tight lines.